I spend a lot of time recreating toys from the 90s. This Halloween, I wanted to create a Halloween costume that was a little bit more original. Today I'm going to show you how I made my fairy crochet costume.
These are wings that I bought at Spirit Halloween last fall with the intended purpose of taking them apart.
Well, this feels really wrong, but I bought this to take it apart. I don't like the flowers, the glitter doesn't match, but I think I should just cut it apart, right? I don't know. Maybe a seam ripper. I'm just gonna start cutting, I guess. Here, let me just pull it out through here. Ah, what is this? What is this wire glued to? Anything? Like, maybe, ah! Oh, see, this one is not connected. What? Oh, this feels so wrong. It does not feel right at all. This is what was in there. Let's see, okay. Huh? Wow, that's fun. Cool. Oh, and see, this one is just its own thing. Oh, this is great news. Okay, will this just pop out? Ew. Ah, I know. Ah. I'm losing pieces. All right, you guys are going up here. No, it's really on there. Who cares? I'm gonna free the wires. No? Well, here's the other wing we gotta work with. We're going back to the box cutter. I've had enough of this. Who up chopping off their butterfly wings with a box cutter? This is how I think I want the wing to look. I'm just gonna try to bend it into shape. Okay, let's first bend her right there. How's that? What is this? Is this what I want? That's pretty. Is this something? First of all, I'm gonna bend this. I needed to bend this flat first. There's this. Yeah, ow. I mean, how does this look? I don't like it. So I think right now the plan is just to do 2 wings. Oh, camera's out of batteries. I'm gonna clean the glitter off of these and I'll catch you later. I just did a little experiment with tacky glue on here and it looked really bad. I don't want to experiment. I'm just going to do it the hard way. I'm going to sew this on and then I'm going to put white fabric on top. So I'm going to first kind of really glue this together. This is just the mechanism it came with. I'm going to hot glue that together so there's no chance it pops apart when it's too late. And then I'm going to sew it onto here. It's just nice. I mean, it's interesting to see if you're ever curious, let me find the middle part. We're back. This is all that was inside the wings. So there were flowers glued on here. It's just felt with like bra straps. And these are adjustable. I already adjusted these. And these lines here, they sewed them down, and then there's also glue on top, which is glued in there. So I'm just gonna repeat that. More room for glue now. Okay. Okay. So I sewed all around it, take the pins out. Very nice, gorgeous. I bought this thread and it just like matches perfectly. There are the wings. I'm just going to trim this overhang down a little bit and I'm gonna glue it in place. This may not look like much, but I've spent many, many hours figuring out how to get the tulle on here just to kind of create this extra dimension in it. I just like sewed it neatly up both ends, and then I kind of sort of did some draping, I suppose. So I just pinned it into place, and then I just hastily sewed it together. The way this is gonna work is it goes into here. Just like that. I'm just gonna glue it in, and then I'll glue the other one. I'm also gonna do some sewing in there just so it really doesn't come out. This in the middle, what this is, it's just, I made this thinking this could go in there, but it just looked too silly. So there's just 3 rows of double crochets under there, and then I just hastily sewed this on to the wing thing, just so it kind of matches and it's cohesive. It'll be cute. Today I'm gonna be sharing one of my favorite crochet patterns. It's the African Violet Granny Square.
I've used this pattern to make all kinds of beautiful borderline heirloom quality items, if I may say so myself.
It's 6-sided and it's just absolutely stunning. I spent 20 hours making a bunch of these for my dress. I prefer a graph over written instructions. So this is the African Violet Granny Square pattern that I just printed from Pinterest, and I kind of made notes on how I like to connect things just by tracing the back of the pattern. What they're showing you is do magic circle, 2 double crochets with 1 chain between each of them. So magic circle, chain 3 for the first one. I'm just gonna do a 2nd double crochet stitch and chain 1. Double crochet stitch, double crochet stitch, chain 1. I'm gonna do that until I have 6 of these little sets. After that, in the corners, you do 2 double crochets, you chain 1, 2 more double crochets. So right now where I am is right here. So I need to chain 3, then create these little 4 sets in here. So in each of those 6 chain spots we left, we're gonna do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, space, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. Oh, I missed a turn. Look, you can just hold that, pick this back up, do this, tighten that, and you can course correct if you miss a turn. All right, there we are. You go around a 3rd time, you put 7 double crochets into 1 hole. I have a note here on where I like to connect it. Go slip stitch, kind of pull it tight, but not too tight. Now we're at the point where in each of these gaps, we're gonna put 7 crochet stitches. It's gonna form this shape here. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm gonna slip stitch over 1. So just 1, 2, 3. So now I just get to do 7 double crochets in this 1 hole.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's 7 in 1 hole. What happens here? Nothing. There's no space, just double crochet. Not here, but the next one. because there's going to be 6 petals. All right, see how pretty they are? So I'm just going to go around the rest. Slip stitch into this, so whatever. Then after that, this is what makes this pattern so beautiful. This little single crochet row around here. There's a one long stitch that dips really close to the center that creates this flower shape.
For the single crochet row, I started with this contrasting light blue yarn with a standing single crochet stitch. You go all the way around with every stitch being a single crochet with the exception of a double crochet in the corners of the flower in 6 spots. It's a really unique double crochet. You connect it 2 stitches down instead of a typical one. After this row, I find that a combination of half double crochet rounds and double crochet rounds look really nice. I always chain 1 or 2 at each corner to keep them pointy and make them easier to work with geometrically. The first 2 rows of the dress were made with a 4.5 millimeter hook. The middle row was made with a 5.5, I believe, and the bottom 2 rows were made with either 5.0 or a 5.5 millimeter hook. It's a tube dress, but I tapered it by using progressively larger hook sizes.
After this row of double crochets, what I find looks nice is a row of half double crochets. There's 11 stitches per side. And then I do another row of just regular double crochets again. My final touch on these is my little signature stitch right in the middle of each square. I think it's just like a cute little star. So there it is. Double crochet, half double crochet, another double crochet, and I utilize the join as you go method, like a pull loop through join as you go method to connect these. And I just connected them around 1 row at a time. This is a tube. So what I'm doing is taking it down this way, turning it around, connecting it, going along the free edge, turning around, and then adding the next one. And I'll just do that like this shape and then come up and do the edge.
I finished the dress by adding additional double crochet borders at either edge of the tube, as well as adding crisscrossing straps.
I'm going to glue this fabric over an old pair of shoes, and I'm going to start by ironing with my hair straightener. This way, I don't have to go put water in the iron. I have it up pretty hot, but that's because it's just a cotton. I'd say if you're working with a satin or something, go with the lowest temperature so you don't burn and twist up your fabric. So I already hemmed this fabric. I was making a cover for my IKEA chair. I never posted it because it was a failure. I made it too small and it looked really bad. This fabric has just been in my fabric stash and I think it'll look pretty on the shoes to go with the dress. In my hands is my favorite shoes from college. They're disgusting. They're from the mall. I bought 2 pairs of them and I don't know, just something about the angle of the heel. It looks really nice on me and it's very walkable for me. I'm gonna see if I can take my beloved old party shoes back from the dead. One of them broke and I honestly was kind of excited because I always wanted to know what was inside here. It just looks like a plastic. I'm going to take this hem here and I'm gonna reuse it. I'm not gonna make this perfect. I'm just gonna make it good enough. Oh, why am I not pinning this? All right. How's that? So I'm gonna glue it right above the rubber bit. If you stepped on this the wrong way, it's gonna push the fabric. But you know, this is really just a prop, so it's kind of fine. Like why buy a whole new thing if I really just need it for like 10 minutes? It doesn't have to be a real shoe. We're doing some experimental shoemaking. Experimental shoe refinishing, I suppose. Okay. Let's finish the hem here. It's hot. Ow! There we go. I messed up. It doesn't quite reach. I have this little gap. I'll have to fill it in. It can be a hack job. It's gonna look bad. Whatever. La 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 la. My thinking with these tabs is that if I have them into tabs, I can glue them into the little holes individually. Ow! I got glue on my hand. Guys, look, it looks pretty good. I was just throwing globs of glue down there and poking at it with a pencil and pliers and stuff to make the fabric stick to the walls in many places as possible. What comes next is I need to refinish this, and then I'm just gonna glue it on top. Oh, wow. Oh, it's gonna work. I filled in the little gap with a little piece and then I cut it. I'm gonna seam rip this open. Oh, whatever, I'll just cut through it. And look at this. Look at all this. Underneath all of our shoes from the mall, there's just a bunch of this stuff. What even is it? Okay, there it is. So, these are the tubes of fabric. And this is gonna be easy. Here's the before. Here's my progress. I just need to glue it together. Oh my God, is it time to glue it? And then this, I'm thinking maybe I'll just leave it tan. And I don't wanna fix this, so okay. This shoe ripped apart during this photo shoot I did for this dress. This one didn't, so let's just rip it off. Uh-oh. I wonder if, you think this feels good for the shoe? To have its sole ripped off? Up. Up. Ah, there it is. It's so cool to see what's in there. An inch extra. This is the biggest strap. 8, 10, 11, let's call it 12 inches. And then this is about an inch. I experimented with this off camera, so I'm just nicely covering them. So like this, underneath, just gluing it down so it folds over. And then I'll do that all the way over to the edge, kind of do it underneath here, and just really glue it in place best I can. Hey, so I'm just gluing the fabric over on the back, on the edge, so that when you flip it right side out, and then pull this around, it'll look nice. What I gotta do here is I gotta pull all this fabric through these guys, so I'm gonna use a crochet hook. Why not? Just pull the fabric through. There you go. I'm just gonna pull these guys over onto this section I've already done. I spent like 3 or 4 hours doing this yesterday and I'm not even halfway done, so I would not recommend anybody do this. This is so stupid. I'm just going to squirt a little glue in the tube that we've created. There we go, really push it through. Like, what the hell is in this? Guys, I've held on to these shoes for over 10 years waiting to do this. That's crazy. So look at this. So when I flip it right side out, wow, looks great. I nailed it. These straps will go right on the wrinkles. There you go. I'm gluing it on. Game plan, just glue the bottom part on first. And then I'll go back in and do the top. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay. Anywhere it'll stick. All right. Okay. Throwing it down. If I really cared about how long this were to last, I would have used E6000, but I'm just throwing them together. Who cares? Wow, it's cute. It looks like a Bratz doll shoe. That's cute. And then I just need to get this front section to hold together with some fabric. Wow. Oh, I actually just tried it on and it was pulling up here a little bit, but I added more glue in there and it looks really good. It also feels good. Also, I'm just gonna take this tube, put it around here. Okay, so this is the finished costume. I'm so cooked if anybody walks by. This is so embarrassing. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.